Hey guys, where have I been? Hmm? Don't judge me, y'all. I know I disappeared for a little bit. Homeschooling almost took me out. So, between lesson plans, math, and all that other stuff, I had to pause real estate, or real estate was going to pause me. But we're back. Okay, welcome back to Real Talk with Iffy. And today we're talking about something that gets on my last nerves. It gets on my last nerves. It really does. But yes, recently I came across a prop tech report, and it says that over 60% of property listings in Nigeria are inaccurate, and I'm here to confirm that I bet it's more than 60%. I don't even know how these agents work off of these listings. It's so frustrating. But anyways, let that sink in. 60%. That means more than half of what you see online could be wrong. Okay, that means wrong price, wrong location, wrong availability. Just everything could just be wrong. You just never know. Okay, so why is this a big problem? Well, it's a problem because, for one, in Lagos, especially like Leaky, Aja, Ibeju, Ikoyi, those markets move really fast. So what's happening is properties that are listed and sold 6 months ago have never been taken down. Or you'll call to confirm the price of a house. Let's say it's 45 million, and then you call, they're like, oh no, it's 65 million now. Well, why hasn't it been updated? And don't even get me started on the photos, man. You'll be seeing photos, it looks like Banana Island, and then you figure out that it's somebody's cousin's house in a whole different state. It's not even Banana Island. And it just, all these things create chaos. At the end of the day, it's just chaotic, especially for real estate companies and agents. It's very chaotic for us. And it wastes our buyers' time. It frustrates investors, and it just creates a dishonest type of feeling. And when it comes to our diaspora clients, that creates fear. And if there's fear, then money's moving slow because people are hesitant. Okay. So, why is this a big deal for investors? Okay. So, this is a big deal for you investors because, listen, if you're investing from abroad, especially Americans, my UK clients, my diaspora family, okay, you're already taking a leap of faith by doing the investment. Okay. You're transferring money across continents. You are relying on pictures and video footage, and you are relying on a company's word. Okay. And then let's go back to the fact that 60% of the listings are not reliable. Okay. It just sounds like a disaster, honestly. But it really comes to it becomes to be inconvenient, but really dangerous. I mean, and I've been there. When you're overseas and you're trying to do things here, it feels dangerous. It is dangerous. So inaccurate data affects property valuations, okay, investment projections, rental yield expectations, negotiating power. It affects all those things. All right. If your availability isn't real, then how can you plan? All right. If your documentation isn't verified, then how do we get around land and property disputes? Hmm? All right. This is why verification needs to be understood, that the verification, it is not optional. It is something that you have to do. It is survival. It is the most important thing you have to do when it comes to doing anything real estate in Lagos. You need to verify. So let's talk about tech. So this is the hopeful part. This is what's hopeful, okay? The tech space in Nigeria is growing. All right, platforms are trying to digitize listings, improve transparency, and verify data. But we're still in the very beginning stages. We're still in the developing stages of all this. Unlike US markets where we have the MLS system and that is regulated and centralized, Nigeria's system is more fragmented. And so it does make things more difficult. But as I said before, they're getting better. We're in the beginning stages, but they're getting better. So at this point, anyone can list anything. Multiple agents can list things. And a lot of times no one removes when it's sold or leased out. So I guess when you're talking about tech adoption, it's not just about where you're seeing the listings or what apps you're using to get these listings. It's really about the accountability of agents, real estate companies to do what's necessary to keep everything updated as we're growing in the tech world to digitize listings and things of that sort. So, what do we need? We need verified listings, a verified listing system. We need updated inventory tracking within companies. We need digital documentation records, and we need transparent ownership confirmation. We need to know who these owners are before we lease or buy, okay? And agents, I say this with so much love. We need professionalism, okay? I'm sorry, but we need it. Because technology without integrity, it will not fix the problem. It will not. So for my buyers, okay, and my leasers, here is a real talk checklist for you. Number one, never rely on pictures alone. Never rely on pictures alone, okay? And get you a middleman. Like my company, we are your middleman. We are you. We're standing in for you, okay? Two, request live video walkthroughs. And I know live is hard because don't no one ever have network around here. I know you call your agent and you ask for this, and then they get on the phone and it looks like a smeared painting on the screen. So I say have them run through the house and record and send you that, and then try their best to give you a live walkthrough. Three, ask for title documents before payment discussion. Okay, please ask for those documents, please. Four, confirm availability same day before traveling. Up to the last minute, you need to make sure that place is still available. Because as we said before, they're not going to update it in the system anyway. So you need to be calling and checking. And five, work with someone who verifies not just markets and who verifies and doesn't just market me, my company, Global Properties. Okay. And this is exactly why I created my business. Okay. My model is acting as your middleman. Okay. Doing the visit sites, sending the raw videos, confirming documentation, because transparency builds trust and trust builds wealth. Okay. So, my final thoughts on all this. Here's the thing: Lagos real estate is one of the most powerful wealth building markets in Africa. Is it a little risky? Yes. Is it a little scary? Yes. But I'm telling you, when you get it right, you get it right. The demand is high, the infrastructure is expanding, and diaspora interest is rising. Okay. It's the fear that's keeping them out the game, but we're about to change that. At the end of the day, we cannot grow sustainably if our data is messy. So I feel like for now, while we're waiting for the tech to speed up with time, us as agents, us as real estate companies, it's our responsibility to keep up with these things. So if you're watching this and you're in the industry, okay, let's raise the standards. Okay, let's just raise those standards. Let's make things easy for our clients and for each other. Okay. And if you're a buyer, do not panic. Just verify. If you verify, things move along smoothly. Okay. So, yeah, that is it, y'all. Homeschool did not win. I mean, real estate didn't win either because I'm balancing them at the same time. But we're moving, and that's what counts. All right. So, yeah, this is Real Talk with Iffy, where I'm gonna tell you the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay. So, I would say that I'll see you Monday after next, but I'm going to just leave it as I'll see you when I see you. And when you see me, I'm coming with good information. All right. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.